Hello YouTube, my name is Gog and welcome back to the Hollywood Closet, and today we're going to be starting our new big project. Okay, so for this project we're going to be making a big oversized weapon here, and it's going to be called the Glacial Hammer. And I'm going to make up a little backstory about that. I'm going to think about that a little bit and get back to you guys. I'm sorry if it's a little too much nerd overload, but I am a dungeon master, so I just have to do it. So I'm going to just pull up some images here to just kind of show what we're doing here. Oops, I totally spelled that wrong. Dang it. So basically what we're going to be making is the head. None of this is what I'm looking for. Maybe that's not the right thing. I'm not very good with the iPad. Maybe it's Mr. Icy from Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers Melee. So the head is going to be a like a little glacier thing. Gosh, they're like this. There we go. Can't really see it, but like a little ice thing there. So there's going to be lots of like triangles and things, and then the shaft of the thing is going to be like a tree, a small sapling maybe. We'll see. Let's see what we got here on the internets. Yeah, so maybe a little bigger than a sapling. But you get the idea, like a tree. So I think what we're going to start with is the base. That's going to be tricky. I've never made a tree before, so that will be fun. So what we're going to be using is, for this, since it's the handle, it's always hard to make big, long, skinny things with this process. They're just inherently kind of unstable, so you have to make them out of this big, thick wire, or else they just won't. They won't be able to support themselves. So we're gonna make the bottom here. So yeah, the bottom's just gonna be like a circle, and this is kind of gonna be the diameter of the base of our staff here, and kind of don't want to make it totally a circle. I wouldn't kind of want to keep it a little organic. So that's pretty big. That's too big. I want it to be something that you can hold in your hand, you know, and you're not going to be able to grip that. So, the thicker it is, the stronger it will be. And this will be the base too, so the base will probably be thicker than the rest. So that looks about good there. Alright, we cut it. And this is a tricky hook, because this kind of, it's kind of getting, you know, kind of small. And it is, that hurts. And you're gonna do that sometimes, and there's been times when I've been doing that and I slip, and this just comes in like boom right in the face. And one of these days, I know I'm gonna knock out a tooth doing that. It is only a matter of time, people. All right. So this is our base, and so it's going to make a tree, and really we're not going to be totally defining the tree in this piece. We're just going to be making a big long section, and our goal is going to make it as strong as possible, because that's one thing I've learned with this stuff, is it needs to be very, very strong. And I think we're going to do 6 lines off this, because that will give it a nice rounder, more round feel than like 3. I was considering doing 3. I think 3 would have been fine, but we're going to do 6. So now we're just going to need great big long pieces of this stuff. Great big ones. And I think we will be maybe fast forwarding this. Yes, because we're having difficulty finding the end. There it is. It's still buried. See, this is just a mess. This stuff is just a mess. Gosh dang it, look at this roll. We totally screwed this thing up. How did you get stuck down in there? Oh man, look at that. Gosh dang it. Well, I think this will be a long enough piece. We'll just cut it. Okay, so that looks about long enough. Yeah, maybe, oh god, is it too short? Shoot. No, it's not. Because we're going to do this, and then there's going to be the hammer, the head piece, and then another little bit on top. So yeah, that'll be good. That's nice. So now we just got to do that 6 more times. Okay. Oh, get out of here, yarn, you dummy. Okay. So there we go. We got 6 pieces here. They don't need to be exact because we're going to be kind of fussing around with stuff a little bit. We just need 6 lengths, roughly equal shape. And we're going to want to kind of straighten them out just a little bit more. Because we're going to be... Actually, we don't need them that straight. Oh, this is a small space to be making something of this size. Okay, so we hook it, and let's just go throw these on here. So let's put one here. This is going to be a little, it's a little wily, wrestling with something of this size. But I'm used to making things like this in really small spaces, so it's not too hard. Okay, let's just put the opposite, mirror that first one we put on there. Okay, and then let's start processing these guys here. So let's give him his hook. Oh, yeah, this stuff is just so beefy. It's nice and strong, but you really pay the price when you're working with it. Oh, you are going to get an eye put out if you keep sitting right there. Alright, let's go here. Yep, yes, right here. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, that's okay. Come on. Oh. Sorry, all the grunting. There's going to be a lot of grunting while we're working with this wire. Luckily, this is the only piece that needs to be made of this stuff, because this is what's going to be supporting the weight. Everything else is going to be the other stuff that we work with, the 14 gauge. Well, you get out of here. You're gonna get hurt. I'm telling you. Oh. Yeah, see, we made this hook. It's too small. We can't get a good bite. Dang it. Now it's... Shoot. Okay, it's good enough. Wally, get out of here. You are gonna get hurt. Look out! Look out! Baby! Okay, keep going. Did it again. Let's see. Right here. It's our last spot. This is a mess. It's a mess. That's okay. It's supposed to be like a tree, right? So it's supposed to just make it look more organic. That's what I keep telling myself. Oh, these hooks are not going on right. I am just going a little too quick here. Oh, come on. Oh, well, it'll hold. It'll get stronger once everything gets put on it. Okay, last one. I'm sweating. It's hot. Working this stuff is hard work. Okay, let's try and not screw this one up. I think what was going wrong was we were pulling him too tight. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're not long enough. Try it, 2 hands. Ooh. Well, it'll hold. So now, you know, you got this big messy thing, and we're like, what the heck are you gonna do with this? Well, this is just like a kind of our frame here, and we're not gonna worry about all of this mess. We are just gonna start walking our way up this structure here, and putting in bracing, because you need to brace these pieces, and you need to give it strength. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me actually yeah, we can get started on that. And we're going to be using not this wire, but our other wire. Here's a nice little piece. Our 14 gauge stuff, and it just feels like butter working with compared to this other stuff. So, and we're going to need a fair amount of bracing here to keep this thing stable. So let's just start doing it, and we're just gonna kind of do it randomly a little bit, just to kind of keep it sort of, like I was saying, organic. All right, and I will probably fast forward this, and I will see you guys in a second. Hey, that's my unicorn horn. Hey! Give that back. Stop it. Cut it out. Okay. We had a little thief over here. What are you doing? So that's that. Just kind of the bracing. It's not on there real tight right now. That's because I was sloppy. That's that. And we have one more stage to do. So see, we have everything, nicely locked in there in relation to each of these vertical pieces. But, there's still a lot of give there. So now we need to do vertical pieces for all of these here. Okay. So once you have one support there, I think what I'm going to do is then just do two little supports for each of these, because now these two are locked in place. And if I just were to do two more of these, then they wouldn't be locked in relation here. So if we just brace them and break it off at each point there, that should be good. So we're going to do that here real quick. Oh, jeez, man, yeah. So as you can see, it is not easy. There's just so many little things that are getting in your way, but you can see that's very strong. And that area down here, very, very, very rigid. Do not have to worry about that. You probably gotta do that once every foot or so. And I think I'll be doing that off camera. This is where we're going to end it. We just got started here on our Glacial hammer. Guys, my name is Gog. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. See you later.